Brundle. Martin.
Thanks, Jim. Hello, all you daft petrol heads getting up at this time in the morning to watch this Grand Prix. I know there's a lot of Grand Prix parties going on now. There's 1,000 people in Woking at Planets or something, and having a party from McLaren's, and there's a big one at Ferrari, and I know there's loads all over Britain. Hope you're having a good time. Have an extra beer for Murray and myself, please. We'll get this race over so you can get off to church on time. Don't worry. But it's going to take about an hour and a half. That was the race time last year. And in this next hour and a half, we're going to really judge these people at the front end of this grid. You at home, I want you to put yourself in their place just for a minute or two and just think what you might do in this race if you were on this grid right now with this incredible atmosphere that we've got. I'm pleased you can join us here because it's really, I'm actually nervous on it. It's a long time since I felt this kind of energy on the grid. Schumacher, Michael Schumacher, he's got a difficult job today. He's got to win this race. Remember, there's been 49 World Championships, and 21 of them have gone down to the wire, down to the last race. Michael Schumacher's been involved in 3 of the last 4 of those, but critically, he lost one. Of course, you saw him last year tripping over with Villeneuve. But each time he's gone into that last round with a points advantage. Today, he's got a points disadvantage. He's got to win the race, but at the same time, as you know, to win the championship, Irvine's got to finish second. So shoot me over here in the Ferrari. I hope you can see it behind me. He's got no incentive at all to race off into the distance. I think he'll try and just hold the pack up in the hope that this man Häkkinen, second on the grid, gets held up in the melee. Schumi hasn't been too quick off the line this year, but Mika's car sitting here, if he can get a good run up the inside, he'll be fine. There's a chance he might just lead into the first corner. If he doesn't, he's in a way got the most straightforward job of the afternoon of the 4 main players, in that he's just got to finish second and hold station behind Michael, and that's why Michael will have to back them up. So a lot of pressure. It's not going to be easy, of course, but Mika really it's quite clear what he's got to do. Listen to the atmosphere. Then you've got Coulthard behind me. He's got 3 jobs to do today. He's got to be the rear gunner for a teammate Häkkinen and protect him from Irvine, and I think Frentzen and Ralf Schumacher are going very well too. So plus then, if Häkkinen has a problem, Coulthard has got to then beat Michael Schumacher somehow. So playing rear gunner and then trying to win the race is going to be absolutely impossible. Hang on a minute, I want to try something here. Mika doesn't normally do interviews on the grid. Keith, I'm probably going to fall flat on my face with this one, but let me just see if I can tempt him to say a few words. Mika, few words for ITV? Top man. Okay, so you spent the majority of your life building up to this moment. What's going through your head?
At the moment I'm just trying to concentrate for the start and race itself, and I try to keep more or less the emotions away from my mind at the moment, because that's not going to help me at the moment. So
can you let us in on your strategy?
Obviously, Martin, you know what I'm gonna say, but at the moment we feel comfortable our tactics. We found the best option for the car and engine and the tires, and hopefully that will bring us the result what we want.
Obviously, if Michael gives you a 50-50 scenario on the racetrack and you hit each other, you're the world champion, yeah? And you know, what are you going to do in that situation?
Sorry, Martin, say again.
If Michael gives you a 50-50 chance and you end up running into each other, you're the world champion. How do you feel about that situation?
I feel that way. I think we all are extremely professional, and Michael also. I don't feel that way. He wants to play any tricks or games, because too many people just is at the moment watching involved about this whole thing. I think it's going to be fair and great race, so I think it's no problem.
Okay, you're the World Championship leader. Thank you very much, Mika, for talking to us, and back to Jim in the studio.
Brilliant, Martin. Well done. The interview everybody wanted, and you heard it here on ITV.